It's time for the NBA. Well, Clark, we might see us. Lower pace in tonight's game, maybe even lower scoring. Two teams here that really like to set things up.
Could not agree with you more. These teams are comfortable maxing out the shot clock. They like an older, slower style of play, but they can be effective doing that. It's much different than what we're accustomed to with how fast teams play in today's game.
Here's the starting group for Houston. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the wide open shot from Green. Hits from the high post.
Sometimes Green just makes it look so easy.
Karson against Green. Now Kessler. The open look here for Sexton. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Collins passes to Markkanen. Count it, good.
Markkanen doing a nice job, cutting with purpose after the screen, folks. I mean, he's extremely hard to guard in these sets because he's intentional about his cuts.
Now here is Smith. Misses the three. Clarkson against Green. And that one good from Clarkson. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
Here's Smith. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
Clarkson with the ball. Now Green defending. The three. Here's Collins. Up top, Markkanen. Second chance shot. And Clarkson with the layup.
And this is the advantage Clarkson has. I mean, he's a big combo guard and can convert through contact.
VanVleet deciding where to go with it. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Beyond the arc. And it's Clarkson that time on the assist by Markkanen. Clarkson's got 7 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Oh, tricky play by VanVleet to beat the close coverage. Slipping pass there for the finish.
Sexton makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Utah Jazz.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Driving in. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Clarkson passes to Sexton. Here's Markkanen. Pass to Kessler. Collins kicks to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Collins.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
It's blocked. Pass to Van Vliet. Launches it. The rebound by the Jazz. Karson on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. Fires from deep. A shot by Karson, no good. Rockets trail by 10. Stolen by Markkanen. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Sexton on the wing. Collins, a screen on Smith. The shot by Sexton, no good. For Houston, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And the 3 ball is good. Van Vliet's got it back down to within single digits for the Rockets.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Jazz lead by 7. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Chris Dunn is out there with George. Then it's Olynyk. Then it's Yurtseven. And it's Abaji in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively, so closing that differential will help them on the possession battle.
Here's Yurtseven. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Yurtseven's got his first points in this one. Rockets trail by 4. Van Vliet outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And what a tool for Van Vliet to have. We know he is great driving it, so when he's using the pull-up, it's really effective.
And it's done penetrating. Good work there as it goes.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Smith for 3. Here's Van Vliet. Takes it off the glass. Van Vliet's got 12 points in the game.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Abaji, the pass to Yurtseven.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Yurtseven with the rebound. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Got that one up quick. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Olynyk has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by George. Olynyk's got his first 3 points of the game. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
And that one's good, George.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Smith in the post. He's against Olynyk. And they pick up 2.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Walker Kessler has already made an impact for the Jazz. Now, Will Hardy says the physical tools that he has allow him to be successful. He's shown so much growth on both ends of the floor. I think defense comes natural to Walker in a lot of ways, but his ability to learn the offense has been tremendous. Kevin?
It is another great young player. Enjoy them all. David, thank you.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
Both good from the line that time. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's done, penetrating, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Clark, we know they're a young team with plenty of room for improvement. What's the most important things you think for these Rockets to do?
Well, first and foremost, they've really struggled with turnovers. They've got to squeeze the orange. I mean, it's hard to win if you're turning the ball over. I think it's a matter of being organized at the offensive end.
Here's Brooks, and the powerful one-handed slam.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
George passes to Yurchevin.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Brooks from outside. Rebound, Utah. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And George, here we go.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
He takes it in. Here's Şengün. No good from outside. Jazz leading by 5. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking. A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
Smith kicks to Brooks. Shot to stop the run. Misses at the rim. Dunn looking over the floor. Takes a 3. And that one released in time, but no good.
It's Green's effort that makes him effective as a defender in addition to his athleticism, but usually he just simply outworks folks.
And so it's the Utah Jazz heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Fred VanVleet has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Jason Tate. Oladipo is out there with Thompson. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Green in at the center. Both free throws good from Green. Utah leading by 5. Sexton the pass to Kessler. Oladipo against Clarkson.
You know, one of those rare second-round picks who played well immediately. Clarkson was first team all-rookie and continues to develop.
It's his first trip to the line.
Had about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Here's Oladipo. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And Oladipo's handle is tight now. I mean, so good at freezing the defense and then blowing right by whoever's on him. He's got a nice little hesitation move in his ball handling package.
Shot by Eason, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Back to Clarkson. To the inside. It's stolen by Oladipo. Floats one. Eason. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Kicks it out to Collins. Collins, a screen on Thompson. Here's Sexton, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And that's one of those guys who just tends to live at the line. Sexton's working hard to improve his consistency there.
Sexton.
And Sexton drops them both. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Tate, and Tate throws it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Inside, here's Kessler, and the layup faultless. Kessler's got his first 2 points.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Thompson kicks to Tate. Back to Thompson. Knocked loose and stolen by Sexton. It's deflected and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Thompson inside, defended by Sexton. The shot by Thompson, no good. And Collins has got the ball here for the Jazz. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Utah Jazz have found themselves a new all-star in Lauri Markkanen. Coach Will Hardy says he's our best player, but we're not making our team about him. We have a lot of really good players. Everyone is finding a way to coexist, and that's the great thing about our team. Kevin?
Yeah, a quick rebuild. And David Aldridge, thank you for that report. Back to Thompson. Oladipo for 3. Sexton grabs the board. Utah leading by 7. Clarkson for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Clarkson's got 7 now in this quarter.
The total answer for this team. Clarkson on one tonight.
Utah's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. From outside, off the mark. And there's a whistle that's going to go on Walker Kessler. That is his first foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Rockets trail by 10. You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
Fighting to earn the second chance opportunity on the foul shot. This is exactly what coach wants from Şengün.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
Here's the 3. Another miss by Utah.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Down low, and as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
For 3, Van Vliet. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
It's been all Van Vliet tonight. One of the best undrafted players in league history.
George finds Yurtseven. George against Şengün. Dunn left side. Clock at 4. Here's Abaji. Drives to the hoop, and it's good. With time running down on the shot clock.
Remember, he played the point guard position for most of high school, so Olynyk has retained that vision.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Dunn kicks to George. Olynyk in the corner. Dunn outside. The 19-foot shot. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Utah out in front. Lead. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Utah leading by 7. Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in at 2. The 4 and the 5. It's Collins and Kessler. And it's Markkanen in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Green, and he converts the layup. Green's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Rockets.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Sengun. His game isn't all about power.
Markkanen against Van Vliet. Brooks with no one around. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Sexton the pass to Clarkson. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Brooks. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Sexton kicks to Collins. Inside, stolen by Van Vliet. And it's Houston on the break. And Brooks gets it on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Outside, Sexton. Bobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Van Vliet passes to Brooks. Houston moving the ball around. From deep, Green. Rebound, Utah. Markkanen in the corner. Collins against Smith. Doubled by Smith. Collins wide open, he fires. And the Jazz another 3.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
Green kicks to Smith. And there's the pass to Van Vliet. Markkanen against Brooks. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And it's Utah with the rebound. Markkanen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Sexton for 3. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. 6-point game. And Sengun throws it down.
When the stakes rise, you need guys who will step up and rise with it. Nice play by Sengun.
And here's Collins from outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brooks the best of Green. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Now just a 2-point Utah lead.
It's as though Green always has more left in his tank. He digs deep and finds the bucket.
Passes to Markkanen. Collins setting the pick for Clarkson. Driving to the basket. Smith with the defensive effort. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Brooks kicks to Green to tie it up. He lays it in. And that's 15 points for Jalen Green.
Cold-blooded shot in the clutch. And a big moment right there from Jalen Green.
Collins finds Clarkson. Now Kessler. It's taken away by Smith. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself.
Brooks knows what's at stake here. No time to panic. Just give this everything you've got.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them the lead.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Sexton dishes to Karson. To the inside. Kessler, no good again that time. Green passes to Brooks. Stolen by Markkanen. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
It's in!
Great poise from Van Vliet there, shrugging off the pressure and just taking that shot.
Sexton the pass to Markkanen. Sexton kicks to Collins. Lobbed up there for Collins. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Van Vliet. Money!
And wheeling himself to the basket. Van Vliet has earned his spot in the NBA. This guy hard to deny.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clarkson for 3. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Anthony Simons out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Ayton in at center, filling out the middle.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul of the game. Simons outside. For three, hits the trifecta. Simons has got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
And that one's good. Markkanen.
Well, nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Brogdon against Sexton. Simons left side. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength, uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
And it's Sexton on the take. Who poked away. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. On the wing, Clarkson, guarded by Brogdon. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Ayton, the screen on Clarkson. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Markkanen up top. He's got 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sexton. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, some solid defense from Brogdon. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
Sexton looking around. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Outside Brogdon. Pass to Ayton. Thibault with it. He takes it in. Back to Ayton. Here's Brogdon. Out to Simons. Fires from deep. Collins with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. The 3. Portland grabs the miss. Some players just have an innate knack for scoring the ball, Grant. Jordan Clarkson, definitely one of them.
They're absolutely, BA. That jump shot has to be honored. And because of that, he's able to get inside and create for himself and others.
Count it.
Terrific focus from Jeremy Grant. This guy understands how to take contact and fight through it.
Sexton passes to Kessler. Pure from three-point range. It's a tie ball game.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Thibault with a steal. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Well, just Malcolm Brogdon understanding how to get out in transition and finish with authority.
Brogdon against Clarkson. Pass to Sexton. Now here's Kessler. He's covered by Simons. Kessler, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Brogdon. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Brogdon's got 6.
Well, you love to see Malcolm Brogdon take advantage of that frame, capitalizing in close.
And so it's Portland closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. Henderson and Sharp make up the backcourt. Walker out there with Robert Williams. And it's Kamare in at the 3, the small forward. When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent. A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Now that we've had a few years of reference to us, how do you think the play-in tournament has fared so far?
BA, a successful addition, there's no doubt about it. It's involved more teams for more competitive basketball for longer stretches of the season. That's exactly what you hope for.
That one's no good. And Grant, despite the lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz, one of the more efficient offenses.
Yeah, B.A. In 2 areas where they separate themselves, they shoot a ton of threes, and they do a really good job tracking down those long rebounds on the offensive glass.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Lauri Markkanen has become the go-to scorer for the Jazz. Coach Will Hardy said, quote, "It's not easy going from being a role player to being the guy. There's an emotional part of being counted on like this, and he's handled it very well. To have the evolution that he has had is something that he should be very, very proud of." Brian?
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Allie. Good stuff there. You're at 7, a screen on Walker. Olynyk passes to George. Dunn outside. 5 to shoot. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, just so deft at finding angles to score in a pick-and-roll situation. Nice job by Chris Dunn.
Sharp passes to Walker. Here's Kamare. Yet to see a basket. Back to Sharp. No good. A bit long that time.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Pass to Abaji. And he lobs it up. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Henderson, and he converts the layup.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Dunn outside. The kick to Olynyk. Crosses over, and it's Olynyk with a jam.
How about the handle by the big guy? Kelly Olynyk, deceptive with his ability to navigate.
In his career, Robert Williams III has proven to be a pretty ferocious defender, Doris.
He has, BA. He's already got an all-defensive selection to his name. He's a skilled rim protector. He is now a guy you can hand the basketball to offensively, and he can facilitate a little bit, so don't forget about the other end.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. George against Henderson. Pass to Olynyk. Beyond the arc. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Olynyk giving the defense no time to react. Quick catch and shoot.
Here's Sharp. No points so far. And the shot's good.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. You just have to love the aggressiveness.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Back to Dunn. Out left to the wing from about 19. 4 on the clock. Here's George with the drive. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
And that one's good. Sharp.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Dunn. Screen by Olynyk. Out to the right wing. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. 19 seconds left in the second. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Here's Sharp. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Trailblazers out in front, leading by 5. And will return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Sexton runs point with Clarkson at the 2. Lauri Markkanen out there with John Collins. And it's Kessler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Collins Sexton's nickname, the Young Bull, is appropriate. This guy is a fiery competitor, and you know he approaches the point guard position with a scorer's mentality. So critical in the modern NBA.
You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all 3 levels, Grant.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, B.A.
And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Simons. Outside Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. That three's off the mark. Utah trailing here. Here's Clarkson. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
That's just great recognition from your big man, right? Markkanen is going to find the open teammate and put it on time and on target. I love this guy's passing skills. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Clarkson with the ball. Picked up by Grant. Outside for Sexton. Back to Markkanen. There's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Sexton passes to Markkanen. There's Markkanen.
And Grant works hard on the defensive end of the floor. His activity and wingspan, big hands, really paying dividends.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Out to Simons. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Markkanen. Utah's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Simons. For 3, Sexton. And it's Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Grant against against Markkanen. Grant, the pass to Brogdon. Simons outside. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 6-point Trailblazer lead.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Pass to Thibault. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall. Thibault's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Grant against Markkanen. Here's Kessler. And it's good for 2.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 5-point game. Simons against Sexton. Outside Thibault. Pass to Grant. No good off the back of the rim. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Sexton passes to Kessler. Markkanen against Grant. It's Markkanen with the drive. Markkanen sets a screen. Grant with a steal. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Utah Jazz are exceeding expectations since they reset their roster last season. Kelly Olynyk said, "We can definitely get better still. We have a great group of high-character guys. We love competing next to each other. We have a lot of room to grow, and we just have to work on getting better collectively." Brian?
That seems like the rebuild is going well. Thanks, Allie.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And Doris, when the Utah Jazz traded away Rudy Gobert, some questioned if it was the right move.
Well, some may have questioned it, but I believe it was correct. They had maximized that roster and hadn't gotten to where they wanted to go. You get 4 unprotected picks and a pick swap, that sets them up nicely for the future.
Pass to Kamari. The kick out to Walker. 5 on the clock. Here's Kamari. Puts up a 3. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Done with it. And Walker picks him up defensively. 29 seconds left in the third. Driving to the basket, and it's in there.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Here's Sharp. Williams passes to Sharp. Here's Kamari. Back to Sharp. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pumped, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. And we've reached the end of the third. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Henderson and Sharp make up the backcourt. Robert Williams out there with Walker, and it's Kamari in at the small forward position. And it's Kelly Olynyk with the foul. And that's his first foul of the game. A line change here for Utah.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Utah on D, trailing by 5. Grant outside. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Sexton. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Well, Colin Sexton's ability to dribble drive is probably his greatest asset. What a pretty move.
Pass to Graham. Back to Simons. Shot clock at 5. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Thibault. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Brogdon against Clarkson. Back to Markkanen. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Grant. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Thibault passes to Brogdon. Back to Thibault. Pass to Brogdon. Grant outside. Simons with it. Driving in. And yep, it's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Simons. Sexton passes to Markkanen. Now Collins. Inside. Here's Kessler. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
His first personal foul.
That's on Matisse Thybulle. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Simons outside, fires the 3, and good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
To the middle. Grant with a steal. Thibault passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Simons, a screen on Markkanen. Markkanen against Grant. Simons outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And so Simons nails both of them. And it's Collins with the ball for the Jazz. Markkanen outside from the arc. Oh, Markkanen confident from long range.
You have got to be willing to close when Markkanen is out on the perimeter. His shot will punish you because it's a sweet shooting stroke.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers. There's Simons with a 3. The long distance 3 is buried. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Trailblazers.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Graham. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And BA, can you say big time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Simons.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Out to Simons. Left side, Brogdon. Simons outside. No good on the three. For three, Sexton. No good. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can...
Expect both teams to play hard here tonight.
Yeah, these conference games are so important, especially when it comes to a rivalry like this. Both teams have had this one circled on their calendars for a while.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. In the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And Fernie Simons out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle.
And when you look at Dylan Brooks, he's someone that doesn't mind playing the villain.
Yeah, he definitely seems to embrace this villain role, Greg. And a guy like that keeps getting under your skin, that can be a benefit for your team.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Connects from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice tripper.
Brooks from outside. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Simons. Jacks up a three. Şengün with the rebound. Van Vliet with it. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's Simons. And now just over a minute played here in the first. At the top of the key, Ayton. Back to Brogdon. Grant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offline with his three. And it's Houston's ball. Here's Green. And it's Green shooting it down.
That's some tight handles there from Green. Gotta love a young player who's not afraid to show off his skills.
Now, here's Simons. Pass to Ayton. Ayton a screen on Green. Brogdon the pass to Ayton. And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith.
Trailblazers ball.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Simons from outside. Houston has come out of the gates quickly. Van Vliet wide open. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Now, here's Ayton. Back to Grant. 6 to shoot. Going inside.
And each year we see Jeremy Grant, he gets better. And defenders have their hands full with this guy.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a team, excellent a season ago. About 80% when they got to the line.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And Green slams it in.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now, here's Simons. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And the pass to Simons. Traps in the tray.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
Hey, Richard, you look at Houston's roster. They are stacked with high-level athletes.
The Houston Rockets have done a great job of adding players that they feel can add strength and cultivate skill. Because athleticism, that's something that you just can't teach.
This is his first free throw of the game.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
What an entrance to the league Jalen Green has had.
So much success early on in his career, and it was expected. He's a scoring machine. Anything he's asked to do on the floor, he can get it done. With his length, Ayton can easily get to the rim. In fact, he almost makes it look too easy.
Smith kicks to Şengün. And some nice passing there by Houston. And Şengün throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Brogdon outside. And there's the drive. Here's Ayton. And good coming on the assist by Brogdon. Ayton's got his second basket of the game.
Through the defender, Ayton, he's going to get his.
And it's Smith missing. Trailblazers trail by 3. The shot's good from Simons. Simons has got 5 now.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does. I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Ayton sets the pick for Simons. To the paint, it's stolen by Smith. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Free throw good, Van Vliet. So Portland ends up going with the new group. And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Sharp. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And Brooks, here we go. Portland grabs the miss. For 3, Henderson. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
And look at how focused Van Vliet is on D, not allowing the shooter any space.
Well, it's been a high. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
On the floor for Portland. At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Rob Williams is out there with Walker. And it's Kamare in at the 3 spot.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle. For me, what stands out most about Robert Williams is how aggressive he is on the glass.
Yeah, this guy takes pride in grabbing those boards. His teammates appreciate how hard he works. You always want one of those guys on your team.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Here's Brooks, and he slams it one-handed.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Pass to Kamare. Outside, Walker. That shot is off. Excellent defense there from Smith. Houston in the lead. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Green. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Green's got 7 points in the game.
A nice handle move there by Green.
Over to the wing. There's the 3. And the basket by Kamare.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Brooks right side. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. Yep, that one goes.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Sharp. He has yet to score. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jabari Smith.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Henderson against Van Vliet. Williams, a screen on Van Vliet to the middle. Got a piece of it. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And it's good, 2 points. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The blinding speed of Green really turns on the Jets in transition. It's impressive to watch.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. There's a screen by Williams to the paint. And Williams throws it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Van Vliet finds Green. Back to Van Vliet. Here's Şengün. Brooks with no one around. Off target with his 3.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Out to Henderson. The good-looking shot from the wing. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. You know, Richard, this is not just your job. You're a huge fan of basketball. So, that being said, who is your favorite player to watch?
Back in the day, it was David Robinson. He was my very, very first favorite player, and I actually got to play against him in his last game that he ever played in the NBA Finals when they beat us. But right now, it's probably Steph Curry, Jokic, LeBron. I love guys that just play the game in such a beautiful, unique way. As a fan, that's my favorite.
Brooks misses.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Van Vliet against Henderson. Pass to Sharp. 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Henderson, no good. And so Brooks will bring it up for Houston. Şengün with the screen for Brooks. Passes it to Şengün. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And we've seen some pretty impressive things from Alperen Şengün.
Yeah, young fella already has a record to his name. The youngest center to get at least 30 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists in one game. You want to know who the previous record holder was, Greg? Listen, I got you. It was Shaq.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Now, here's Simon. Grant gets a wide-open look. No good on the triple. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. That one good for 2. Şengün's got 6 here in this quarter.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
Simons kicks to Thibault. Portland no good that time either. And here is Van Vliet. There's the pass to Şengün. Some solid defense from Ayton.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Rockets lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
They've got Victor Oladipo, Jayshawn Tate out there with Green. Then it's Thompson, and it's Eason in at the 3. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. So it's Portland now. The Rockets making the shot. Grant outside. Back to Simons. Simons on the wing. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got 3 assists in the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And good that time. Second half just getting started. About a minute play. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Brogdon. Scoreless thus far. 3-pointer, Simons. Eason with it, and Simons picks him up defensively. And the dunk by Eason.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a 2. And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in, and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right. Thanks, DA. Here's Simons. Following the score by Houston. Grant outside. From deep. Eason grabs the board. Houston leading by 7. Thompson is double. On the wing, Green. Houston moving the ball around. The drive by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket. And what a splash Tari Eason has made with his defense since entering the league.
Yeah, he's just so disruptive when he's on the ball, Greg. He has those arms that just knock everything free. The man is an absolute menace on that side of the floor.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Thompson passes to Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Takes it inside. The kick out to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Up top, Henderson. He's covered by Thompson. Out left to the wing. Sharp. And another 3 for Portland.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Tate in the post. Guarded by Walker. Here's Thompson, taken away by Williams. And oh, here we go with Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
In the acrobatic jam, Henderson showing the league what he can do at the rim.
Here's Thompson to the right side. And again, the turnover by the Rockets.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Now, here's Sharp. He's got 5. 1:05 left in the third quarter. Out to Henderson. 3 on the clock. And the layup is good. Henderson's got 4 points in the quarter.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Tate in the post. Working on Walker. And Tate throws it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Inside. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Sharp. Sharp's got 7 points in the game. pass to Eason. Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Here's Kamare. He's covered by Eason. Henderson against Thompson. Pass to Kamare. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Thompson, high post, with the drive. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor.
The previous play is under review.
It turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Now they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Houston on top. They're up by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the floor for Portland. At the guard positions, Henderson and Sharp. Bob Williams is out there with Walker. And it's Kamare in at the 3, the small forward. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting the...
And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the first one at the line is good.
Very good from here. Green over 80% from the line.
Both free throws good from Green. Now Simons. Pass to Thibault. Back to Simons. Just 5 on the clock. And the slam dunk by Simons.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Here's Van Vliet. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Thibault. Trailblazers trail by 5. And there's the feed to Ayton. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got 4 assists in the game.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Jaden Sharp's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon.
Number 17, Jaden Sharp.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Brooks with the bucket.
Heads up play by Smith, giving it away instead of forcing something.
Grant with the ball. And here is Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
The drive by Brooks, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And the quickness of Brooks' drive can be overwhelming. Burst inside before the D can react.
Grant with a screen on Van Vliet. Back to Grant. Takes the three. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. Green finds Şengün. Back to Green. Down low. Şengün no good. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 6. And Ayton throws it down.
This is why they give Ayton the ball in these spots. They trust him and his ability to deliver.
Here's Van Vliet. Uses the glass to finish the lane. And the Rockets lead by 6.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
A shot's good from Simons.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And the defense has to know that taking away his three is the #1 priority. And he's hurt them all game long. With that shot, it makes no sense. Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Trailblazers trail by 5. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Grant outside. Simons with the screen for Grant. The kick out to Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. The Rockets pull it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Out to Smith. It's Brooks on the wing. 55 seconds left in the game. From 7. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. Passes it to Sharp. To the inside. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Second team foul.
30 seconds left in the 4th. Van Vliet. It falls.
Great poise from Van Vliet there, shrugging off the pressure and just taking that shot. No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Thibault kicks to Simons. Off target from outside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And there's the pass to Grant. Fires the 3. That one's not going to go. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our New Balance player of the game, Fred Van Vliet.
teams are methodical and deliberate. I mean, they're comfortable, of course, operating in the half court, and they'll push the ball selectively when those opportunities present themselves.
So here are the Jazz starting five. Sexton runs point with Clarkson at the 2. Lauri Markkanen out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Collins in at the small forward.
Well, we knew Markkanen could shoot, but the consistency right out of the gate has surprised all of us.
Back to Brooks. Pass to Van Vliet. Brooks outside. Driving inside. The shot's good. Clarkson against Green. Now here's Clarkson. The D's right on him. Now Sexton. Back to Clarkson. It's tipped. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sexton.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Grant, your first year in the league, 1995, the Houston Rockets were NBA champs.
Oh, B.A., I mean, Hakeem the Dream made facing that team a nightmare. He was everywhere defensively, long and quick on his feet. That 95 Houston team was incredible.
Sexton finds Collins. Clarkson against Şengün. Outside Sexton. Here's Kessler. Outside for Sexton. Kessler passes to Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Şengün with a steal. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Collins outside. And he drives in. Clarkson against Green. 6 to shoot. Clarkson's got room. The Jazz again can't hit. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Clarkson. Kept alive. Here's Smith. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket.
Man, I love how Smith plays with so much energy. And that time it pays off on the offensive glass.
And that one's good. Karson.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Pass to Collins. Green against Clarkson. Here's Markkanen. And he gets it to go from the high post. Markkanen's got 5 now.
Another place where Markkanen's size really comes into play. He can shoot over anyone from mid-range.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Well, Jordan Clarkson has had many different roles in his career, Smitty, all with the same outcome.
B.A., it doesn't matter what jersey Clarkson has on or what role he has. The dude is going to score. Simple as that.
Well, Steve, this Jazz franchise has quietly been one of the most consistent teams in the West over the last 7 years.
You're so right, B.A., and doing it without building a super team is the most impressive part for me. You see teams go on long playoff streaks, and they're full of superstars, but not those Jazz teams. A scoring guard, Colin Sexton's good for about 20 points per game. Huge for this offense.
.151 left to play in the first quarter. Clarkson against Green. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Up and over Smith. Markkanen misses.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And he jams it home with authority.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
Here's Sexton. And the layup is good off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
The Jazz have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Clarkson finds Markkanen. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Everyone knows about marketing from range. Also has the tools to challenge inside.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The rebound by Markkanen. On offense, here's Utah. They're on an 11-2 run. Smith against Sexton. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter here. Shot clock at 6.
Jordan Clarkson is showing off his ups.
32 seconds left in the first. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. 8-point game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Colin Sexton.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
You have to love Fred VanVleet's sheer tenacity out on the floor. He doesn't allow himself to be intimidated on either end and always comes at you with his best.
Sexton looking around, marking it outside. Clarkson against Green. Outside Sexton from behind the arc. That one no good. Timeout called. Houston. And so it's Utah with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. Omer Yurtseven out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Chris Dunn. Then there's George. And it's Abaji in at the small forward position. Van Vliet against George. Dunn right side from outside the arc. On target from range.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Fred VanVleet went from undrafted to an NBA All-Star. He said, quote, individually, there's still a lot left I want to get done, but trying to chase that next championship is what I'm locked in on. That feeling trumps anything I've ever done in my life. Besides my kids, that's right up there as far as personal journeys and accomplishments. Brian?
Yeah, he's got it in the right order. Thanks, Allie. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for George. And the basket by Van Vliet.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Well, Dylan Brooks can score, but defense is definitely his calling card.
Grant, he's a workhorse who normally has to guard the opposition's best scorer. He has grit and toughness, and that is contagious. He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Olynyk passes to Yurtseven. Dunn left side. Just 5 to shoot. Yurtseven down low. Working on Şengün. Offensive board. Pass to Horton Tucker. To the left wing. The shot by Dunn, no good.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
The kick to Olynyk. Here's Abaji. Olynyk with a screen on Van Vliet. Abaji. Off target from 3-point range. The Rockets trail. Van Vliet with it. Now Horton Tucker defending. It's good. Van Vliet's got 4 points now in the quarter.
To counter the size deficiency, Van Vliet has developed an insane number of moves inside.
It's Horton Tucker with a drive. He shoots it. And too long on the shot.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Green, the pass to Şengün, and that comes off the assist by Green. And it's now only a 1-point Utah lead.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Screen by Olynyk. The three is up. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Efficiency, that's what they want to see from Chris Dunn. Good job running the pick and roll.
Pass to Smith. Back to Van Vliet. The three. Rebound by Olynyk. Smitty, let me ask you, what do you think has been the most impactful change to the game in recent years?
I think it's the three-point shot, BA. The number of attempts and also the bigs from the center spot and the power forward, those guys taking threes has created a lot of space for guys to drive the basketball.
Down low. Back to Dunn. The three is up.
A great one-on-one and team defender. Fred's constantly calling out plays and directing his teammates to where their action is headed.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Van Vliet misses.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Pass to Olynyk. Here's Abaji. Back to Olynyk. Over Green. Gordon Tucker on the wing. Here's 7 up top. To the paint. Dunn right side. Fade away. Left side. Horton Tucker. Olynyk with a screen on Van Vliet. Goes up again. And it's Olynyk getting it to go. And now it's an 8-point Jazz lead.
Love the coordination there. Olynyk making himself available, and the pass was on point.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And there's the foul against Utah. And he makes the first.
2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Clarkson against Green. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Back to Clarkson. Over Green. Oh, no good on the last-second attempt there. It's been all about Kelly Olynyk for Utah. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
And put your hands together and get loud for Red Panda.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books, 1 half to go. Without question, Kelly Olynyk displaying all his skills today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Thompson out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Green in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Ooh, the blocking skills of Walker Kessler have been getting him plenty of attention.
B.A., that's not the only thing he does around the rim. He's also a very solid rebounder. So really, if there's any action under the hoop, he wants in on it.
Timeout called. Houston.
Attention fans. It's your Hot Squad. Get loud and let's hear it.
Here's Thompson. Tipped.
Look at the vertical from Clarkson. Great job sending that shot back.
Pass to Sexton. Back to Clarkson. To the inside. Here's Kessler. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Grant, the Rockets finished at the bottom of the Western Conference for 3 straight seasons and got some high draft picks as a result.
And B.A., no one likes losing, but Houston has to be happy with the talented young prospects they've been able to select. It'll be interesting to watch their growth as individuals and as a team.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A new-look Jazz roster seemed primed for a rebuild, but they're winning games. Coach Will Hardy said, "I think it's amazing that this group has figured out a way to put personal agendas aside and go out and compete every night."
Well, he's been a big part of it, Allie. Thank you. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That'll be a second foul of the game. Kessler a screen. Clarkson for 3, down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets the 3 ball to go. Clarkson's got 9 points.
Not expecting Jordan Clarkson to shoot from that far out. The defense not playing as tight.
For 3, Oladipo. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Clarkson passes to Sexton. Clarkson outside. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
This is what Clarkson does best. Once he gets rolling, he's really difficult to slow down.
For 3, Oladipo. He buries it from 3.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Pass to Kessler, and Green comes to help. Outside for Sexton. Here's Clarkson, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clarkson.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
A line change here for Utah. Here's Thompson. Uses the glass on the layup.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
George against Thompson.
2 minutes.
Back to George. 3-pointer. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Back to Oladipo. Got a hand on it. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Agbaji. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Agbaji's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Pass to Green. Now here's Eason. Defense right on him. Fires the 3. And Oladipo hits from deep. Oladipo's got 6 in the quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Pass to Agbaji. 4-3. Here's your 7. Kicks it to George. They shoot again. And he hits the jumper for 2. George has got 5.
And the shooting skill across the board for this rookie is what makes Keontae George so good.
Wow! He went way up.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. George for 3. No good that time. Houston has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 3rd quarter. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Agbaji, pass to George. Launches a 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always. And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
And he nails the 3rd. Here's Thompson. Pass to Eason. Down low. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul.
No good on the free throw. Both teams will make substitutions. And he sinks the second. 9 seconds left in the third. Kicks it out to Markkanen. 1 second left. No good on the layup. And so it's Utah closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their play has earned them. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the Jazz. Sexton runs point with Clarkson at the 2. Walker Kessler out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Collins in at the 3.
Oh, good recognition from Smith Jr. Now, sensing the defense overcommitment and punishing them for it.
The 3 from Sexton. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Sinks it from distance. Clarkson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Outside, Green. Back to Brooks. Takes it inside. And Collins with the big block. Over Van Vliet. Outside for Sexton. Back to Markkanen. 5 on the clock. Here's Kessler. Brooks with the rebound. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Houston. Down by 12. Green, the pass to Brooks. Into the lane. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Crafty score off the dribble. Brooks has a good set of moves, and he's smart.
Markkanen outside. Collins with a screen on Smith. Markkanen from long range. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
A terrific box out that draws the over the back call.
Beautiful to the eyes. That's good fundamental basketball. You love to see that playing the right way.
Here's Markkanen, and the 17-footer goes down.
Beautiful play call. That's understanding Markkanen's strengths and putting him in a position to succeed.
No coverage that time.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And Green comes to help. Takes the 3, and Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Sexton.
Quality pass by Sexton, taking full advantage of that opening.
The 3, Smith, rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Sexton, this one for 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
It's funny watching Brooks. He kind of lulls you to sleep, and then he explodes with an aggressive move, leaving no room for error. Sexton showing how powerful he can be around the rim.
Pass to Brooks. For 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Clarkson for 3. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
For 3, Sexton. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Working the pick and roll, Sexton was confident it would open things up.
For Houston, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this 4th. Here's Van Vliet. Up and in on the layup. Van Vliet's got 7 points for the quarter.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Utah's gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the 4th. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Sexton, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Utah.
They have thrown themselves on the offensive glass, and because of their hustle, they are being rewarded with second chance points.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities. They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Jazz.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jordan Clarkson.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Collins. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Brooks finds Smith. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Collins right side. There's the 3. And Clarkson with the 3. And the Jazz lead by 20.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
For a stretch 4 who spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Markkanen does a good job attacking the offensive glass.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For
Hey, Brent, you think we might be watching the future of the league tonight? Two very young teams with superstar-level talent.
Well, some teams, Kevin, develop and they try to teach lessons through losing. But what I like about these squads is they're focused on winning right now.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in at 2. John Collins is out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Kessler in at center, locking down the middle. Now, here's Clarkson. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there.
You can stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands help alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, following the three-pointer by Utah. Down low. And it's Ayton missing.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
Yeah, and then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction, and trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step?
Now, here's Thibault. That's good from Brogdon on the assist by Grant.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton. And Markkanen throws it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now, here's Simons. Grant kicks to Simons. Back to Grant. Hands the shot from the wing.
And that's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
Clarkson on the wing. And Utah, another 3. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Pass to Simons. That one off the back iron and out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And Markkanen throws it down.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Grant outside. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Back to Grant from 12 feet out. Kessler with the rebound.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Sexton the pass to Clarkson. Markkanen a screen on Brogdon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Markkanen kind of starting to show some of the things that everybody was hopeful for in terms of how he can dominate a game offensively, shoot the ball, play with a little bit more strength on the inside. These are all very encouraging signs.
And Brent, we know one guy who would have been valuable in any era, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, with that size, he's got that old school drawback to the post, physical center type of physique, but he works mostly on the block and doesn't create a lot down there. Each year he's trying to add a little bit more to his repertoire.
And that one good from Clarkson.
Like to see more of that from Clarkson. Just get more consistent from the three-point line. Steps up and knocks that one down.
Ayton in the high post. Grant outside. Ayton a screen on Markkanen. Grant for 3. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Out to Clarkson. The tray and out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Brogdon. Simons with a screen on Clarkson. And it's Brogdon off the drive.
Hard to guess what Brogdon is going to do, but I love the control he plays with, especially in the screen and roll game.
Sexton against Simon. Clarkson for three. To the left wing. To the middle. Nice ball movement by Utah. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson bringing it up to the 10.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. 6-point game. Grant outside. No good on the three. Utah has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks it out to Collins. Clock at 6. And stolen by Thibault. And here's the fast break. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
The open look here for Sexton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jordan Clarkson getting it done for the Jazz. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basket. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Yurtseven. Then it's George. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Abaji in at the small forward position. Yurtseven kicks to Olynyk. From deep three-point land. And it's Portland with the rebound. Henderson outside. Passes it to Sharp. Back to Henderson. And the pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Good on the shot.
Already a gifted passer. Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a new era in Portland with number 3 pick Scoot Henderson viewed as the franchise player of the future. He says, I'm going to embrace it. I've got a lot of responsibility, but it just comes with the work ethic. I always fall back on getting in the gym. I'm determined to be the best version of myself. Kevin, back to you.
I love the fact, David, don't you, that he wants to be great. That was a terrific report. Thank you.
First team foul.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 5. Here's Walker, and finished off by Walker.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now, here's Sean. And the call will be on Keontae George.
Second personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Henderson outside. Williams, a screen on George from downtown. And one thing I miss about this era, the emphasis on scoring back to the basket. You just don't see it as often.
Well, you miss it, Kevin, because that's the only way you knew how to score. So it's not the most efficient shot. And trust me, when players come back in who can physically dominate the game and move players around, they'll get the ball close to the basket. But for now, let it fly.
Driving to the basket. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Jazz shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Amaron, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. To the paint, and stolen by Dunn.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Driving the lane.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
Now, here's Sharp. Dunn covering. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Hey, Brent, when you look at Shaedon Sharp, he has shown flashes of being a great offensive player, hasn't he?
Well, he's got all the tools, Kevin, to be a superstar. His development is going to take some time. He essentially went from high school straight to the NBA after redshirting 1 year in college and not playing 1 minute.
Olynyk against Henderson. 6 to shoot. Here's Kamara. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Abaji. No good from outside. Portland's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Abaji can't get it to go. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Pass to Williams. Portland moving the ball over. Here's Sharp. He's got 6, and they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
George against Henderson. Olynyk in the corner. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Williams. And stolen by Dunn. And now Utah, fast break near the three-point line. It's Olynyk. And that one's on target from the wing. Olynyk's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Sharp. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Jazz out in front, up by 2. From Portland. We're back in a moment.
26.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And Bernie Simons out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Ayton in at center. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go from outside off the mark. Here's Simons.
Good job with Simons not hesitating. Just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
Releases. And it's Clarkson that time on the assist by Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists in the game. Simons against Sexton. Simons kicks to Grant. There's the screen. Drives to the hoop. Up and in on the layup. Grant's got it all tied up now for Portland.
And Grant just took that contact. Didn't bother him.
Over to the left wing. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. Jeremy Grant picks one up. The Jazz have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And he sinks the second.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Simons surveying the D. Here we go.
The guard rising up. Simons with some thunder of his own.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. And here's Collins from outside. It's good from long range. And the Jazz lead by 2. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Simons against Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Brogdon. Simons finds it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson spent 2 years with the G League Ignite team after graduating a year early from high school. He said, "It's my path. Since I was a kid, competing at the highest level in the world has been my main goal. Becoming the youngest professional American basketball player is just icing on the cake." Kevin, for him, it's all about ODD, overly determined to dominate. Back to you.
I love it. DA, thank you so much. And here's Sharp. He has 6. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Whether you're new to the league like Sharp or a veteran, throwing it down, no better feeling.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Clarkson right side. Pass to Kessler. Sexton deciding where to go with it. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Markkanen's got 8 points.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's Sharp. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Henderson for 3. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Utah leading by 3. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Taken away by Williams. The feed to Henderson. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Henderson outside. He feeds it to Williams. Olynyk with the steal. George against Henderson. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Abaji. 4 on the clock. Fires from way outside. Tries again. And he sinks the layup. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Done with it. Outside for George. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Jazz lead. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Chris Dunn is out there with George. Then it's Yurtsevin. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Abaji in at the 3 spot. Driving inside. Henderson, no one around him. Bangs home the trifecta. Henderson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
George with the ball. Now Henderson defending. A steal. And then Henderson with the jam.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. The lead is 2. And he makes good on the layup.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
The Trailblazers shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Walker is screen on Dunn. There's the drive. Henderson outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And when Scoot is knocking down threes, there's really nothing you can do to stop him.
Swiped it away. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
But we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Ayton sets the pick for Simon. The dish to Ayton to take the lead. And it's Simons that time on the assist by Ayton. Simons has got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers. And it's Sexton penetrating.
Sexton looking confident, tried to find a gap, made his way in there and got fouled.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Jazz, Colin Sexton.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Grant sets a screen for Simon. Inside. Lets the 3 fly. Markkanen pulls it in.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Portland on defense. It's a 1-point game. Kicks it out to Collins. Clarkson passes to Sexton. From the arc. And that's good. Jordan Clarkson for 3.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
To the wing on the left. Ayton, the pass to Simons. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Clarkson finds Kessler.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer. He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
And the call will be against Anthony Simon. That's foul number 2 for him. And Portland making a change here. Sharp's checked in.
Now on the floor for your Trailblazers, number 17, Shaden.
Stolen by Grant. 1:44 left to play in the final quarter. And Ayton stays with it. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for the Trailblazers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
1:33 left here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Sharp. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Just a gutsy play from Sharp as he goes inside and absorbs all the contact. This guy's a gamer.
1:19 left in the 4th quarter. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
and won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Sexton for three. And the three ball is good. Sexton's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
Sexton with a shining moment here.
The pass to Sharp. Grant up top. Hins the three.
That is world class.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Simons, good.
And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done.
Markkanen in the corner. Over Grant. Markkanen can't get it to go.
And D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Well, Ayton and efficiency go hand in hand. I mean, this guy's field goal percentage is on cloud 9.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. They trail by 6. Clarkson for three. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Jordan Clarkson coming through in the clutch.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Left side, Collins. Stolen away. And now Portland on the break. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Portland winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making it.
This is such a great rivalry. I want to see it as much as possible.
Yeah, and you know that rivalry component only adds to the tension, B.A. One thing we know, when they get together, it is not going to be dull.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. Green and Brooks on the perimeter. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Simons passes to Brogdon. And it's good. 2 points.
Taking the contact like the pro he is, it's clear Brogdon is tough to intimidate when he's looking to score.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Green. Not going to go that time. Ayton with the defensive effort. And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Grant's shot is off.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Van Vliet finds Smith. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Portland ball.
On offense, here are the Trailblazers. Well, after finishing tied for last in the West last year, Clark, Houston is looking for a turn of events.
You know, 13 guys on last year's roster, BA, with 3 years of experience or less. But this summer, Houston bringing in some good vets, headlined by Fred Van Vliet, and they're looking to compete at a much higher level.
And that one's good for Brooks.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
Outside Thibault. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Smith with the rebound. Şengün passes to Green. And here's Şengün. Back to Van Vliet. Yep, that one goes.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Thibault passes to Ayton. Now here's Simons. Pass to Brogdon. The Rockets pull it in. And here's Van Vliet. On the take. Count it.
And sometimes you forget about Van Vliet's speed. When this happens, he's more than happy to remind you of it.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Brogdon into the lane. Simons outside. Pass to Thibault. To end the run. Oh! What a hammer! Oh, man!
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Brogdon.
2 minutes.
Ayton, the screen on Smith. The drive by Grant. And here's Simons outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Simons has got 5 points.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
That one falls.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Brogdon with the ball. Van Vliet covering. Grant outside. Here he goes. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Man, I like the aggressiveness of Grant. Really taking it strong to the cup.
Thibault against Green. Simons outside. It's tipped. And they're running. Van Vliet outside. Back to Brooks. Van Vliet on the wing. Three-pointer. Another three from Houston.
And the luxury of having Van Vliet. He doesn't need the ball to score. Fred can work off the rock and be a spot-up shooter.
Now here's Simons. He's got 5. Going inside. Oh! Power it home! Oh, wow! Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
Grant, left side. Out to Simons. And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Houston in the lead. Pass to Şengün. Brooks left side. Van Vliet finds Smith. The kick out to Van Vliet. Fred Van Vliet has been on display for the Houston Rockets, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Henderson and Sharp make up the backcourt. Robert Williams out there with Walker, and it's Kamare in at the 3. That's the group for Portland starting the second. And he knocks down the first one. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human, too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
Brooks from outside. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The drive by Henderson. And that one's good. Henderson's gotten his first points in this one.
Yeah, love seeing the young guard Henderson take charge like this, making things happen on the drive.
Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Smith. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Smith's got 5 points.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the incredible athleticism of Scoot Henderson has drawn comparison to players like Westbrook, Wall, and Rose. Scoot said, quote, "No, I don't want to try to follow up anybody. I want to have my own career where people compare to me. But those are some great players, some great guards, and leaders. But I just want to make my own path." B.A.?
Yep, and that's where you have to be mentally. Thanks, Allie. Here's Sharp. Brooks defending. 5 to shoot. Sharp passes to Henderson. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
That free throw good from Van Vliet.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Van Vliet.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Van Vliet against Henderson. Counted. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Whoa, Scoot! What a move.
And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. The circumstance of the class drops him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Brooks from outside. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 1. Pass to Henderson. Drives to the hoop. Some solid defense from Van Vliet. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And it's hammered home by Green.
One of Green's primary attributes, speed. And when he combines that speed with staying under control, that's a problem.
Walker against Smith. Pass to Henderson. Over Van Vliet. Henderson with another miss. Houston has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Green to the rack. And it's Portland with a rebound.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
2 minutes remaining in the first. first half.
Here's Sharp. Green covering. Here's Kamari. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Sharp. From about 19, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Houston ball.
The Rockets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Van Vliet with a deep 3. Sharp grabs the miss.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there? You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pumped, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make.
And what a beautiful move it was that he picked.
Here's Van Vliet. Here he goes. And that comes off the assist by Green. Van Vliet's got 13.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Pass to Williams. Williams a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Sharp. Shot clock at 5. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The drive by Van Vliet. And here's Şengün on the wing. Brooks. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, Brooks is one hard-working man. He runs into a foul and still gets a shot off.
Dylan Brooks. 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the half. It's Sharp on the wing. He has 6. Walker a screen on Green. Outside Walker. Henderson scanning the floor. Clock at 6. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And another miss by Houston. Walker for 3. And that's not going to go. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Rockets ahead, up by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
29.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred Van Vliet.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. We've got Jayshawn Tate. Victor Oladipo is out there with Thompson. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Green in at the center position, filling out the middle. Thibault passes to Simons. Lays it up and banks it in. Simons got 9.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
On the wing, Green. Grant against Tate. And finished off by Tate.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
On the wing, Simons. Defended by Thompson. Thibault, a screen on Tate. Back to Thibault. From deep. The Rockets pull it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. Clark, this kid has no fear at all. Tari Eason has that edge.
Yeah, you love to see it. You like to see guys with his athleticism and skill play with an edge, a competitive edge. I'm really excited to see how he continues to grow and develop as a player.
Back to Simons from downtown. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Well, Grant, Ahmed Thompson is proof there are more routes than ever to get to the league.
I mean, he and his twin brother Asar coming through overtime elite. A different path, but both high lottery picks, and it worked out for them both.
So Portland ends up going with a new group.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Pass to Williams. Henderson against Thompson. Here's Kamare. Driving in. Fades. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And he's just relentless when he attacks. The rookie Henderson wants the contact.
That one's off. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
Yeah, a ripped physical guard. Henderson's competitive nature and drive to keep improving is really impressive.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Line for the Rockets. Eason. 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Henderson finds Walker. Back to Henderson. The kick out to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the pick. And stolen by Green. Tate with it. Guarded now by Williams. And finished off by Tate.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Here's Kamare, defended by Eason. Basket counts.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Thompson. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 5-point game. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
The free throw drops for Williams.
Robert Williams.
No good on the second free throw. The Rockets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Eason pass to Tatum. Eason inside. Count it. Good. And the Rockets lead by 6.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Henderson outside. Pass to Sharp. Takes a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Sharp's got 9.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Thompson finds Eason. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Sharp. He's guarded by Oladipo. Here's Kamare. Out to the wing. Henderson right side. Just 5 on the clock. Sharp goes in for the tie. The Rockets pull it in. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Thompson. Sharp grabs the miss. Portland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Henderson against Oladipo. Back to Henderson. Thompson with a steal. It's Tate on the wing. Walker covering. Here's Thompson. Oh, misses the dunk. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Rockets on top. They're up by 3. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Henderson and Sharp make up the backcourt. Walker out there with Robert Williams. And it's Kamare in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Here's Sharp. Green covering. Henderson outside. Shot clock at 5. With the drive. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
And the Rockets call time here. At this point in the game, 4th quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And here's Simons outside. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Van Vliet, the pass to Smith. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
And the defense is all over Van Vliet inside. But he sticks with it and wins a trip to the line for his efforts.
That free throw good from Van Vliet. And he makes both free throws. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Portland trailing here. Grant outside. Thibault, a screen on Smith. Outside Thibault. 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark. Houston has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Van Vliet, the pass to Brooks. Back to Van Vliet. On the wing, Brooks. The 3 ball. The offensive rebound. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Off the inbound pass. And he slams it in one-handed.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
Grant outside. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And there you see Grant once again showing us how promising a player he is. Showing real courage taking that shot in a big moment.
Van Vliet misses.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in, and the call will be against Alperon Sengun. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. 2 minutes.
Simons against Van Vliet.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Van Vliet.
He saw the pass coming a mile away. Was perfectly positioned to intercept it.
Brooks from outside. And Ayton pulls it down. And Ayton has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 1. There's Simons with a 3. The shot won't fall. There's a minute 26 left in the game. The kick out to Van Vliet, and the Rockets call time here. They're on top by 1. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. .19 left in the fourth. Portland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And a lot riding on this trip. And Grant knows that. He just has to stay confident.
He drops the first one, and that ties this game up. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
Brooks, the pass to Van Vliet. Going inside, Portland grabs the miss. There's 57 seconds left in the final quarter. Simons outside. Outside Brogdon. Hayden with it, and it's Şengün picking him up. Clock at 4. Passes to Brogdon to take the lead, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Smith. Şengün with it. Oh, he nails it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
At the line.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy is a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk. Excellent composure at the line there to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
Smith with a screen on Thibault. The drive by Brooks. Yes!
And that's a gigantic shot from Brooks. His teammates knows he wants to come up clutch, and he did.
Timeout called, the Blazers. They trail by 2. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter here. Guys, what do you think?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a 3. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
And hang on, they're going to have to take a look at that shot again. They want to see his hands. This one isn't over yet, folks. They may get a second chance here. If it's overturned, we're going to go to overtime.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
Now it looks like this is not over. The shot will count. And we are headed to regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Van Vliet and Green man the backcourt. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. Hayden with a screen. Back to Simons. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Fantastic decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Jalen Green.
And that one falls for Simons. The Rockets trail. Pass to Şengün. Here's Brooks. He takes it in. 2 points. That one goes.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
Grant finds Simons. Back to Grant. There's a screen. Simons outside. Yep, count it. Simons has got 20.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Well, this guy is always in attack mode, very aggressive. Some players might kick it out there, not him. He's going right to the bucket.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Thibault, that's good. And it's a 6-point Trailblazer lead.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Smith right side. Into the lane. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Smith rising to the occasion, making a play when they needed it.
It's Sharp on the wing. Pass to Simons. Grant outside. The three. It's rebounded by Houston.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Brooks. Good work defensively by Thibault.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Here's Sharp, and he drives in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Second team foul.
The Trailblazers have gone an impressive 4 for 5 since we started overtime. Pass to Sharp. And he dunks it down.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Goes to Jalen Green.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range since regulation. Now Thibault. Thibault, screen on Şengün. Ayton into the lane. And Ayton with the stuff.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Brooks from outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Here's Portland now. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Simons. Takes it inside. Pass to Graham. Puts up a three. No good there. So the Trailblazers win it. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime they took control.
NBA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into